Hello and welcome, and this is the second alternative method of solving this problem. The more bags of tricks you have when you go into the AP test, the more time you can save and the easier these problems are going to be for you. This time we're going to do it without taking any derivatives. We're going to do it visually to eliminate choices. We're going to use some skills that we should have learned in Algebra 2 for translations and transformations of graphs. We have the graph y equals -5 over x minus 2. That is the modified graph of the parent function y equals 1 over x. The original question asked, when is the graph of y equals -5 over x minus 2 concave downward? From calculus, we know that that's when the second derivative is negative. Visually, on a graph, we know it's concave downward when the cave opens downward. So, let's draw a quick graph of this. We know 1 over x has a vertical asymptote at 0 because the denominator can't be 0 and it's undefined. And the graph looks like this. Yes, I'm doing this quickly because strategizing for the AP test. I'm not going to label all the axes. This is what the original graph looks like. We have a transformation and a translation. The -5 on the top, the negative of it, reflects the graph across the x-axis. So, let's apply that first. This red graph is what happens from the -5. It also makes it steeper, but it doesn't change the actual shape or concavity or locations of the asymptotes. Now, from this, you already know what part is concave upward and concave downward. Cave opens upward, the cave opens downward. Now, we have one translation here. The denominator is the quantity x minus 2. If you recall from translations and transformations, subtracting a constant from your x quantity translates the parent graph that many units to the right. So, we know the original graph has an asymptote at x equals 0. If we translate everything to the right 2 units, we now have the same graph shifted 2 units to the right. This is all we need to know to correctly answer this question without using the calculus. Concave downward. This entire section is concave downward. X cannot be equal to 2 because we have a vertical asymptote there. But everything to the right, or greater than 2, is going to be concave downward. Therefore, we arrive at the exact same answer. X is greater than 2, the interval, by doing this completely graphically. So there are many, many ways to do each individual AP multiple choice question. So if you don't understand one way, or if you're better at a certain way, learn that and take that approach when you're solving similar questions. If you have any further questions, please visit our website at www.sandersontestprep.com and follow the link in the description below.